Hi, this is Brody Carpenter with Curry Public Library. Today we are looking at Google searching and how to get the most out of it. I'm sure you're all familiar with going to Google and typing in your search in the search bar and looking all the results. Today we're just going to dive a little bit deeper into that idea and see if there's anything there that is new for any of you. So let's start with something basic. Let's look at restaurants near me. And as I type in, you can notice that it's autofilling for me based on just frequently searched questions or ideas. And so, yeah, let's look at restaurants near me and we're going to search. So the big thing that I think is really useful in immediate location is when you're searching for something that you need immediately. Like, I want to look at restaurants near me or flooring near me, or anytime you add the near me, Google is going to look at where your location. So if you're on your mobile device, you need to have basically your navigation settings turned on so that it can tell where you're actually located. But that way it'll look at where you're at, and then it'll search for any businesses, and they'll all be local businesses that fit those search criteria. So here we're looking at restaurants. So if the first few that are here are all in Gold Beach, Spinners, Casita de Oro, and Gold Beach Barbecue. If we click on the maps, we can see further more of those restaurants. You see the map area gets bigger, and you can start to see where we're going. So the reason why those three were popping up first is would be variety is my thought there. Just, one was classic seafood and steaks and things, and then we had Mexican and then barbecue, which are all very different things. But as you scroll down the list here on the left, you can see the different businesses, and you can see their address, kind of a description of what kind of food they serve, and then like on this one in particular, it says we have dine-in, we also do takeout, but they don't do delivery. Dine-in, curbside pickup, no delivery. This one here, dine-in, curbside, and delivery. And then they give you kind of an idea of your price range there for how much you're going to pay at those locations. And then when you're hovering over here, you'll notice down here on my screen, it is also highlighting, it's bringing up that at the location. So you can see here, they have the fork and knives, and when you hover over that, it turns the fork and knives into like that point, and then above it pops up the rating there. So if you are just quickly wondering where you're at, or where this is located, if you just click on that and you look for the box, and you look right under that and you kind of see where you're at. So if I went ahead and clicked on one of these, it'll blow up that information bigger. So you can read about it. This is the description here. The reviews shows how many stars and how many reviews people have reviewed it. And then you have, again, their options for dine-in, takeout, delivery. And here, because it's a restaurant, people will have menus available. So this is really handy. If you click on that and go and view their menu before you even call up or stop in. Then they have the phone number. Some places have their website, if they have a website, as well as the phone number. And then you can see photos of people that have taken photos and added them to their Google reviews, basically. And then you can read some reviews. And I just find this is a very useful way to search for things in the immediate area. And it gives you a taste of what the actual physical businesses in an area are offering. And you're not just yes, you're using the internet to search, but you're also physically going to brick and mortar places, which is kind of cool. Yeah, so that's basically, I wanted to show you kind of like what the near me usefulness of that would be, or whatnot. So I guess let's try a different type of search now. So let's say we want to make some Italian recipes. With chicken. Okay, we'll click on that. So here we go. You obviously have your immediate, everybody, you type in your search question and you get a bunch of listings, and you can just kind of arbitrarily click on them or read through the, the little blurb here at the beginning and try to decide. Now this might be something interesting. If we click on images, since we have recipes selected in our search, you'll notice we get a lot of photos of Italian recipes with chicken, but you'll notice also these little tabs here with the fork and knife. That means that the photo is attached to a recipe. So this is kind of fun. It's like looking through a cookbook, a digital cookbook, where you're just looking at the money shot photo here and like, oh, that spaghetti looks amazing. I'm gonna click on it and it pops it up and it gives you the title. It gives you estimated time, how long it's gonna take. It starts to give you the ingredients here. If we were to click on that, it would take us to the full, click on this title here, it would take us to the full recipe, which is really fun. So you could click on any of these with the recipe tag, and again, we click on this line here, and it takes us to the full recipe. Here you can see we have the beginning of the recipe, the ingredients listed. Yeah, and it take you to it, and then these are related images for the same kind of recipe, which is kind of cool. So I think that's kind of a fun way to use the search in this kind of instance. Not something you necessarily think to do right away, but it can be kind of fun. And, as well as clicking on the videos here. And this will give you any videos that are Italian recipes with chicken in particular. And then it will give you basically video tutorials on cooking these different dishes, which is, in my opinion, immensely better than just scrolling through the all selection here and clicking on links until you find something you like. Now, there's one thing else that we can do here that we can try out. This is great. We have Italian recipes with chicken, but maybe here in the settings, if you click the settings button here at the top, and we turn on advanced search, this will give us the original search that we've searched for. And then maybe we want to include this exact word or phrase. So let's say white sauce, like a creamy white sauce. And we'll click that as a advanced search. And now all the recipes are Italian recipes with chicken with a white sauce. So again, we're looking at the all. If we go and we search the images, and now all of those photos are chicken, white sauce, Italian recipes. And again, all of these ones with the fork and knife icons there are actual recipes. So you can click on that. And then we'd click on this here. Let's see, I'll open that link. And now we're at the site that has the entire recipe. And we can, follow along. That's annoying. But there's the recipe there. Okay. So, and again, if we click the videos tab there, now they're all Italian recipes with chicken and white sauce, which is pretty handy. Okay. Let's do this, take a break here. Okay, here's another really fun way of searching, and I'm gonna flip my screen around so you can see what we're doing. And this is via image searching with Google. Share the screen. Okay, so what you're looking at is Pinterest, and I've just typed in minimalist furniture, and you're scrolling along. Let's say hypothetically, you're scrolling along in Pinterest, and all of a sudden you see something that catches your eye. I don't know. Let's pick something. This chair. That'll work. Okay, I clicked on the chair because you're on Pinterest, and you click it, and it takes you to the link. Whatever. And now the chair we were looking at, it's not there. So let's see if I can do it from just Pinterest. Education. There we go. Okay, hold on just a second. Okay, let's look at this. Cool. Gives us something there. Let's click on this one again. We'll open it in a different link just in case. There it is. Okay, so I'm going to take this and I'm just going to copy the URL here at the top. So I'm going to highlight all of this and Control C or right click and copy. Control C and then take it over here to Google. And the thing that we need to be aware of is we got to be inside of the images bar here. We're going to delete this and drop that one in. So I just pasted it in Control V, or we'd go paste. Okay, and then we're going to hit the search button. And now what it should do, it should bring up instances of that chair that it finds anywhere else on the web. So you can see here, we've got this chair that we were looking at, right? That's what we're looking at. Yep. It looks like this stump stool kind of chair may be proprietary to that company. They all look like they're going to graph chairs from First Dibs. So, you know, these links will probably take you back to the exact same place. But let's see if there's something different. The concept behind this is that maybe there's something here that you're interested in, but you want to see if it's located in different, you know, for sale in different places. So let's say, click on this chair. Let's view this product here. I'm right clicking to pull up that menu. Now I'm going to take whoops. There we go. I just want to highlight all of that. I'm going to copy it, take it here, delete my last entry, paste that one in, and now there we go. So we've got it offered here on this website for that amount, here on this website for this amount, a similar kind of styled chair. So it's kind of pulling looks, it's searching the internet for other images that share that style, that look, and sometimes it is the exact same chair, but just sold through a different company for a different price. So it's an interesting kind of quick way of being able to search the internet for the exact same types of things without having to search it, you know, click on every single link and go through the web that way really slowly. We can just search, as long as you can find the photo and the page with the photo on it, and then you can search using that photo URL to find that exact similar items, exact or similar items, which I think is very, very kind of useful. Saves a lot of time. Come on, want to see it? I want to open that one up. Where did the photo of the chair go? See, now this is not useful. This is the one downside I find Pinterest links sometimes, is they're attached to something not exactly 100% useful there. Copy the location, we'll give that a shot. Paste that there. That doesn't locate it, connected it specifically to that image, so let's try this one. Link. There we go. This one is associated with an image of a chair, so copy, paste it there. I'm in the photo section, and we're going to search. The image has an invalid URL. It's too bad. There we go. That one has a correct URL, so we'll copy that one. Clear, paste, and search. Come on. So sometimes, if you are having a hard time getting the image exactly, let's see, we should be able to upload, search by image, and then visually similar. We can upload an image. So if you've saved the file locally to your computer, so let's say save image as, and we put it in the downloads, and we call it share. Save that. We go back to our Google image. So the way we got to that is if we're here, we're searching an image, and when we click that, it can ask us to paste URL, which we were doing if you have that URL. If you have an image locally saved, then go here. We saved it to the downloads. There we go. Open that. And now it's looking at that image, and it's saying possibly related to search as chair. It's much more vague of a look of a search at that point than when it was taking all the URL information and looking directly from the web there. But yeah, it can be helpful sometimes if you don't know what you're looking at necessarily, or yeah, it gives you a different way of getting started. So that was another tip I wanted to get across to you guys today, is how to search with photos. And it's kind of an interesting way that you don't necessarily think about doing all the time. But yeah, give it a shot. Give all these things a shot. If there's something different, new there today that you found potentially useful, let me know, and I will see you guys next Tuesday. Thanks for coming by.